Okay, I think I'm gonna work in the leather shop today. Someone wants to buy this, so I'm gonna make the sheath for that. This is the machete I just finished. So I'm making a sheath for this first. And then for that, yeah, I'm out of breath. I'm a fat guy who just walked. But let's go see the cat. Haven't showed you the cat in a while. Give me just a second. So we'll see you out there. Hello, sweetie. There you go. Don't you kill me. Here you go. All right. Do you want that or not? I got. Do you want it? Here you go. Well, you gotta decide. Do you want this? Here you go. She got me. Got me good. It'll start bleeding any minute now. There you go. Murder cat. And I have been hand feeding her this. I think it's the phone that screws her up. I just about got to give up doing this because she's popped me so many times. All right, murder cat, have it your way. There you go. Alrighty. Let me go clean that up. Why do you hate me? Huh? Why? I'm actually gonna miss you, even though you've drawn so much blood. I've given as much. I bet you've got a pint of my blood. All right, here we go. We're going. My God, she's got a. That was only one claw that got me, and then she couldn't let go. So, fortunately, she yanked it out. Okay, I'm going to make sheaths here in just a little bit. That was my initial plan. The Smith & Wesson, the big honking Smith & Wesson knife is sold. I'm going to make a sheath for that and the machete today. This, I've got this sanded up. This is the neck knife that's going with the machete. And I'm going to heat treat this and get it in the tempering oven and then go in my leather shop. And tomorrow, this will be ready for a handle. So, we'll see you in the leather shop. I'm gonna heat treat this, get it in the tempering oven, and then go right to the leather shop. Okay, I got that little neck knife in the tempering oven, and I know I said I was going into the leather shop, and I will, but I just had to tinker with this a little bit. This is definitely handmade, because all the cuts are uneven, and I'm gonna make this, brand newish, shiny, polished, and I've got a good start on it. So I took my Dremel, with a sanding drum, and I cleaned up all the edges. I mean, there will be a speck or two of evidence that this was handmade. I just want you to see how the handle is over this. Then they put some copper washers around it and then hammered these over the copper washers. This is the wood. Honestly, I do not know what kind of wood that is. I think it's a type of walnut, just because of its color, but I have no idea. And I threw a knife away. It's just not worth. I don't know. There's no markings on it. This has been brazed on. I had to break everything to get it off. I'll have to break this to get it off because that's thicker than the hole here. And then I would be left with trying to straighten that out. And, I got to kind of balance my time between doing stuff that will have a decent result and what would be a waste of my time. And I think that would be a waste of my time. It's not valuable. It does appear to be, it is hollow ground, which is interesting. This is hollow ground. This is. That is not. The bevel is not, and this is. It's not even, even on each side, it's different. The bevel is a different height. What's left of the spine is a different height. Look, that's about 1/8 of an inch. That's about 1/4 of an inch. So, I'm not going to mess with it. I am going to mess with this. off and on, you know, I'm actually going to put it to the side. I got to hang that back up. So now I got about an hour before that thing is out of the tempering oven. I have picked the wood for that little neck knife. It's going to be a redwood lace burl. I can get 2 good pieces out of this, here and here. This absorbs something. I don't remember what. I had it sitting up under here and something leaked. So that's going for the neck knife. And now I'm gonna go wash my hands and we're going to move on into the leather shop. All right, we're started. Now I gotta decide, quilted or basket weave or just a mild pattern here. I don't know. It's you know, super shiny. One of the nicer ones as far as the polish to come out really mirror polished. And I've, you know, trying new techniques. I've even ordered a different, well, it's the same, it's black compound, but I've ordered it from a different maker and a different wheel. And then, I think I mentioned this, but I've got some felt wheels coming that you put on an angle grinder, and they're, you know, they're flat discs, but they're felt that you put compound on, and you can really bear down on them, and they spin at 13,000 RPM. So that might make a big difference. I'm probably going to try it first on that Ulu to see if it'll work on that, and see that's not spoken for. And if it works, I'm going to do it on the cleavers, the 2 cleavers I have. Okay, so I'm going to sit and think about it. The gentleman who bought this, buying it, said just, you know, he gave me carte blanche to, I hope I said that right, carte blanche. Or carte blanche, who knows? I've never used that word before, only in my head. So I'm going to think about it. Quilted is just as hard as basket weave. I don't know. Well, you'll know when I know. Alrighty, this is what we got. Now, I'm gonna use, what is it? This here. For the first time, I'm gonna try it. And what you do is you wipe on, wipe off, from what I understand. So I'm fixing to do that. I'm gonna dye this. And then sew this over. Somewhere on here I'm going to put my BC truck logo. I don't know where. That's off center. I'll have to recut that. Oh, I see what happened. This was cut wrong. I'll fix that. So yeah, that's next. Dyeing this, wiping it all off, and then sewing that over, and then punching my holes, and then gluing that in, and then punching my holes through that. We're getting there. I don't know if I'm going to have the Smith & Wesson done today. These are a lot of work. They're the biggest sheath I make. That's a whole lot of sewing. I still got a couple hours of sewing left, so let me get back to work. Alright, that's what we got so far. I did put my logo back here. Alrighty, now I'm going to rubber cement this on rubber cement, you know, whatever this is called. It's not really rubber cement, but leather adhesive. I'm going to adhere it to the back side of this. And let that dry good, like 30 minutes, while I pet my dog and watch a little TV. And then I'm going to hammer my holes, put my pins through, low battery. I'm going to plug in here. All right. And then I put all my pins through the holes, make sure all the holes line up. It is a lot of extra work doing that. Very tiresome, very aggravating. I poke my fingers 50,000 times before I'm finally done. I say a lot of bad words in my head, but it makes it look so much more professional when the stitching comes out exactly in the groove, the stitching groove. All right, I can't wait to see what the knife looks like in that. I kind of wish I'd used black, but I do think that this color will go with that handle. Here, it's right here. I'm going to just lay it up there. Yeah, I think that'll be okay. Alrighty, let me get to, I'm going to adhesive this on, glue it on, and then take a break. Alright, for some reason this charger is not charging my phone. Here's what we look like. It's sort of got an antique-ish look. That's kind of what I was going for. Actually, the stain is called antique. So there we go. I still have to put an edge on this, but I gotta let the sheath dry. It's pouring rain out, so I gotta call my wife and have her unlock the truck so I can get the umbrella out of the truck. She can unlock it from up at the house, you know, with a little key fob. Alrighty, yeah, there we go. It's just low battery. All right, I better sign off. I thought I could get more done today, but this took me like 6 hours. See ya.